Hello.
Hey bro, how are you?
I'm great. I'm great, Rodrigo. How are you?
I'm good, sure.
Great. I'm great. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. What about you?
Okay. I'm from Pakistan, and you can call me Ali if you'd like, right? So, Rodrigo, tell me about yourself. What do you do? Are you a student? Do you work?
Yeah, the same. I'm studying at work as well.
Okay. And what do you study?
Here in Brazil, we say letras in English, like letters. I'm studying Portuguese and English because
Oh, so literature?
it's letters.
Letters.
Yeah, I'm studying
Oh,
language in general, Portuguese and
okay, okay, okay.
English.
Language. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. And what about work? What do you do for work?
So I'm working in a company that's company to it's a construction. Yeah,
Okay.
pavement.
You're working in a construction company.
Yes, sure.
I see. That's great. And what about learning English? So why did you excuse me? Why did you decide to learn English?
Since I was kid, I planned to be a teacher, and at university I'm studying letters,
Okay.
and I'm studying folks at university grammar. You know,
Okay.
and here we have this opportunity to talk more with a native.
Okay. That's great. That's great. So tell me about your experience so far with learning English, Rodrigo. Do you find it difficult? Do you find it easy?
So I've been studying English since 2016 at course, and since this time there's some difficulties that I have, especially grammar and vocabulary. You know, how to
Okay.
use the present perfect, and how can I have more vocabulary to speak more clearly. You know,
Absolutely. That makes sense. And what about your family? Do any of your family speak English?
anyone.
No,
It's
just you?
yeah, sure. It's especially this difficult for us Brazilian because here we don't have opportunity to talk with someone who's speaking English. You know, if I just practice my English, I have to watch in TV movies, music, and here on Cambly.
Oh, I see. But what about tourists? I'm sure that Brazil has a lot of tourists, right?
Especially in the West Coast when have ocean. You know, Rio de Janeiro,
Ah, okay.
and
The
Fortaleza.
Copacabana area.
I
Yeah.
live in the north of Brazil. Have you heard
Oh, I
about
see. I see.
Tocantins?
Yeah.
Have you heard about Tocantins?
No, I don't think so. I've heard of Copacabana, and yeah, that's very famous. And we actually have a steakhouse over here in my city that's called Copacabana. It's very good. And that's it. And I've tried feijoada once.
Feijoada,
That's good too. Yeah.
carnaval, caipirinha.
Yeah, it's very famous, but not here. I had it at a friend's house who used to live in Brazil, and we normally don't eat pork here. So instead of pork, we use chicken or some other type of meat. Anyways, so what about your free time when you're not working or when you're not studying? What do you like to do in your free time?
I really like to go fishing. Do you like fishing?
Ah, I've never tried it. It's fishing is not really very common in my country. I have no idea why, but it's not common, right? But yeah, I would love to give it a try. Is fishing common in Brazil?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Oh wow. So what's the technique behind it? If you could teach me a little about it.
So here a lot of people like to fish and go. I don't know how can I can express this in English. It's like I don't know how can I can express it. Like
So the fishing rod?
sure, I'm use just a line with my hands, but a lot of
Oh,
people go to use this. I don't
rod.
remember.
The fishing rod.
Rod.
I'll type it for
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Right?
Yeah,
Fishing rod. There we go.
fishing rod.
Right.
So good question. Do you live now in United States?
No, I'm in Pakistan. I'm in Pakistan. Yeah. I've never been abroad, but I live in Karachi. This is the name of my city, and Pakistan is the name of my country. Yeah.
I,
So
it's really good.
what about fishing, right? You are there any myths about fishing that you think are not true? Do you know what a myth is?
So I really like to go fishing at night because it's better to fishing. You know,
Oh.
better than they go to in the sunny days.
And what about wildlife? I'm sure Brazil has a lot of wild animals, right?
Yeah, sure.
So when you go at night to fish, don't isn't it like a little dangerous?
A little bit.
It is. Like, where do you go fishing? Do you go to a river?
Yeah, it's not a river. It's like a lake here.
Okay. And what
Yeah,
kind of wild animals live in your area or
alligator.
close to your area? Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
And you go fishing at night?
sure.
Why? Aren't you scared?
It's not too dangerous here. We saw in a lot of movies this crocodile attack
Yeah.
people, but it's not in real life. It's not like movie. You know, I go fishing at night.
Have
Really,
you have you have you ever seen like a crocodile or an alligator come
a
at you?
lot of a lot of the boat.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
But I've heard, I recently learned that alligators. I'm not sure about crocodiles or if it was alligators or crocodiles, but I recently learned that not all of them are dangerous to humans. Like only a few of them attack human beings, and the rest of them they just hunt for fish or animals. They don't hurt humans. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
to be honest, I don't know the difference between because here in Brazil we have John's alligator, not crocodile. You know.
Oh, yeah, I can never tell the difference either. Yeah, that's very true. What about traveling, Rodrigo? Have you ever had the chance to travel abroad?
So before the pandemic, I plan to go to. I don't know if it's near to your country. Have
Uh-huh.
you heard about Malta?
Malta. I have heard about Malta, but I'm not sure if it's near my country.
It's a
Uh, Let me check.
small
Where
island.
is it?
It's very near to Greek.
Oh, okay. So it is. Hold on. It is. Oh, so it must be in Europe. Okay, yeah, Europe.
And
Quite far away.
I was planning to go an exchange program there, but uh, the coronavirus it's really good to go to, and I have
Uh,
to cancel this program.
I see. I see. And
But
why did you want to go to Malta? Why did you choose Malta?
it's good because there we have a British accent. It's at course at university I've been learning American accent, and I choose that culture because we have to challenge myself to comprehend more clearly. You know,
That's great. And which one do you prefer, Rodrigo? Would you rather have a British accent or an American accent?
man. To be honest, I really like true beautiful British accent,
It is,
but
right?
sure. So, but I'm just it's uh, funny because when I learn like American English, in my opinion, I don't get to learn British accent as well. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I think I think in terms of traveling, I think it would be better to have an American accent though, right? Because I'm
Really?
not saying yeah, because you know, for people who are not very used to speaking English or listening to English every day, understanding the British accent can be very difficult for them because it sounds very different, right? Whereas
Sure.
the American accent kind of sounds like very basic, right? So, but I actually like the British accent more than I like the American, and I can do that one as well. But the American accent I feel like is a little more comfortable to use. But
Yeah. Sure.
anyways, what about the course that you took in your city? Do you feel like it was good?
At my course?
Yeah, yeah. You said that you took a course in English, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Over
Sure.
here. So,
Yeah.
do you feel like it was good for you? Was it what was the quality good enough?
Yeah. Sure. I'm happy because if I'm travel, I think we don't had a lot of difficult like to uh, when I'm in the restaurant when have to do something like basic things. It's progress. It's just a little progress, but I feel
It
comfortable
still
too.
counts. Yeah, absolutely.
I know that I will pass some difficulties to
Yeah.
translate, but it's normal. Now I can understand a lot of things, movies, music, special music, and I have this opportunity to talk with you. You are a native.
Hi, it's my pleasure to get the chance to talk to you as well, Rodrigo. So, what about hobbies? Do you follow any sports, anything like that?
Yeah, I play volleyball, and I when I have some free time, I really like to run.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're athletic as well. That's great. And have you ever played professionally?
No professional, just for hobbies.
Ah. What about football, Rodrigo? That's pretty famous in Brazil, right?
Sure. I'm not good at football since I was kid, but it's good. I'm watching
And people is it famous everywhere in Brazil or in only specific areas?
everywhere.
Everywhere? Yeah, it
Sure,
is, right? The people
they're
really
like
like
really good.
yeah. And I'm a huge fan of football as well. That's why I was asking. I really like Brazilian players as well.
Do,
But what
do you
about
play do you play
yeah?
football?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And it's a fun sport really. If I ever get the chance to play, I would prefer to play in Brazil because I think Brazil or Spain, that would be very good, right?
Yeah,
Anyways,
sure.
so tell me about traveling. Where would you like to go? Your top 5 countries.
Five five countries.
Yeah.
So the first I'm go to London. It's really good.
Where?
London.
London.
Yeah,
Okay.
London. I would like to travel to California as well, United
Okay.
States.
Why
So,
why why did you choose London?
because the accent.
Ah, what about the culture? Do you have any interest in British food or anything like that?
And British, it's very famous through beer. The British.
Ah, yeah.
I
I've
really
heard beer is pretty good in Brazil as well, right? Beer is very
sure
famous in Brazil. They
for
like
sure
beer and barbecue,
sure
right?
in the weekends.
Yeah, everywhere. It's good. And why did you choose California? Because of the accent?
California because it's a beautiful place. The sunset it's really good. Santa
It
Monica,
is.
Santa Monica Portuguese.
Very
Santa
good.
Monica.
That's beautiful. Okay. What about number 3?
Number three. I'm number three. Brisbane. It's a nice place
In
as well.
Australia?
Yeah, in Australia.
Okay. What
I
about
have a
the
friend.
Australian accent, Rodrigo? Do you find that hard to learn or do you like it?
To be honest, I don't know the difference between British accent and the Australian accent.
Mm, okay. So you might want to check it out on YouTube, the difference because it is very different, obviously.
There,
But yeah,
there's
there is a big difference. Yes. Okay. And why did you choose Brisbane?
so we have a friend that live there, and I saw a
Okay.
lot of pictures on Instagram. It's really good place.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Number 2.
Number two, number two. Mm, man, I never thought about it. So number two. Uh,
Okay. So are you only interested in going to English speaking countries?
yeah, yes. Here in Brazil, we have a lot of place to go.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously. There's a lot of places there to go. What about anywhere in Europe? Maybe Milan or probably Paris or Madrid. Madrid.
Yes, Paris, really beautiful.
Yeah.
In,
What about
in Spain, I didn't like to go there. But if
Where?
I,
Spain?
yeah, Spain.
You don't like it?
the,
Why?
uh, here in Brazil, we have a lot of Spanish here, and the
Uh,
culture it's a little bit. Uh,
Similar?
I don't. Yeah, it's similar, but I don't have interest in to go there.
I see. What about tell me this, Portugal, right? Now their language is the same, right? They speak Portuguese here, they speak Portuguese there. But
Sure.
there must be some sort of difference in the accent, right?
Portugal, it's really. I don't think the accent, Portugal accent, is beautiful. You know,
No,
Spanish.
no, I'm talking about the difference between Portugal and Brazilian Portuguese. Is there
Man,
a difference in the accent?
it's like the word it's the same, but the difference more the intonation of some words.
Ah, okay, 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 okay. I see. But tell me about the relationship between Spanish and Portuguese, Rodrigo. So I've spoken to a lot of Brazilian students before, and they tell me that they can understand some of it, but
Yeah,
not all of
yes,
it.
we can understand a lot of things about the Spanish. It's different. It's
Uh-huh.
a different language, but we can understand the accent. It's very similar. It's it's like the in my opinion, Spanish is very similar to Portuguese.
Mm.
Portuguese of Portugal. You know, the accent, especially, it's very. How can I express? Up, up, some. I don't know.
Similar.
It's yeah, it's similar.
Since you are a Portuguese speaker, I'd imagine it would have been a little bit easier for you to learn English, right? Because the script is kind of the both follow the same kind of script, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. It's similar to, for example, culture in English in Portuguese is like cultura. It's
Right?
yeah, sure.
Exactly. That's what I meant. But what about any other languages? Have you ever tried any other language other than English?
Yes, I'm start when I was kid. My mom, uh, I'm study at course to learn Spanish, but I'm study just 6 months because
Okay.
I didn't like the language,
Okay.
but
And
English
why did you like it?
it's I don't know it's like something very about myself. I don't know why.
It's
I
okay.
don't
It's
know if
okay. That's
it's
great.
very similar to Portuguese. The intonation it's not too good to hear. I don't know.
Ah, okay, okay. So that makes sense. You know, the language that is pleasant for you to hear would be the language that you would want to learn. That's great. So
Yeah.
where did you first hear English, Rodrigo? When was the first time you heard someone speaking English?
And to be honest, in 2016, when I was here on Cambly, I saw the
Oh,
video. Right now, it's really bad.
I see, I see. You didn't like the video?
What?
You said you saw a video and you didn't like it?
Because when I using Cambly for the first time, I
Yeah.
practice my English. I don't know
Uh-huh.
nothing. It's really ugly and funny when I saw this
Oh,
video.
that's
I
okay. That's
try
okay.
to understand and speaking totally and
That's
wrong.
great. No, you're doing a great job. Right now, you speak very, very well for someone whose first language is not English. So, congratulations on that. How do you say congratulations in Portuguese? Felicidade?
Parabéns. Parabéns.
Parabéns.
Parabéns.
Bates. Can you
Para.
type it for me?
I'm using the cell phone here. I can,
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. No worries. No worries.
but you
So,
can repeat.
uh, uh-huh.
Parabéns.
Bates.
Parabéns.
Parabéns.
Yeah,
That's great. Great.
that's really good.
Thank you for that. Thank you. So, Rodrigo, our time's almost up. You're doing a great job. Okay, keep practicing. Let me know if you need any kind of assistance or any kind of help in reading, learning, writing, whatever you need help with.
Sure.
And whenever you have the time again, just give me a call and we will
Okay.
practice together again. Okay? You're
Thank
doing
you.
a great job. So take care of yourself. All right. See ya.
Take care, bro.
Ciao, ciao.
Very nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.